Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Race Craze here with a couple of Rusty Wallace Aluguard Camaros. What was the year on these? They were manufactured in 2000, but they are 1984 Camaro is what they are for the make. And I'm doing both these at the same time because they're the same make, same chassis, only difference is paint and windows. So, box has that sleeve, standard 2002 box, and then the normal insides. So we'll skip all that, get straight into the fun part, which is the two diecast themselves. We'll start with the red-yellow one. I think that one's got a little bit neater color type, and then we'll get on to the black one. So, on the red and yellow one, let's get down here to that level. So there we go. Straight down the left side, we got those nice chrome rims. We got Aluguard. We've got the number 66, rubber window net. Or we've got a nice little post there for the chassis. Another chrome rim on the back there. We got the nice big back window on these Camaros where it goes all the way down the side. There's no post here. It's all window. And then we pop open this here. Oh, yeah, see, the only downside to these is they don't stay open very well. There you go. Now you can kind of see inside. There you go. Now you can really see inside there. But how there's no bottom or base to that chassis that just kind of sits in there. Let's bring my lamp in a little better. Try to get a little bit closer view here. Trying to get some better lighting in there for you. It's harder to see, but if we get good lighting through there, it'd be a lot better. Yeah, we see better. But yeah, so then we got our fuel cell in there. We go to the right side. We've got the nice chrome rims. Same thing on the back. Number 66. We got our two tailpipes there coming out. Rusty Wallace up there. Number 66 Camero. And so on and so forth. Now we look into the cab at all. A little hard to see. There are red seat belts painted on there. I just have to try and keep it in the light so we can see these things. I can get it zoomed on in there. There you can see the red seat belts in there. And the steering wheel turns with the wheels, so it does have that feature as well. Otherwise, inside the cab, there's not a ton of crazy. I mean, there's nothing super crazy inside the cab. I've actually gone through a lot of these Camaro type late model looking things. I mean, we've got a couple of Dale Juniors. These, I think there were some Alan Kawicki's. I mean, I've gone through a few of these. So when they made these chassis, they got their money's worth. They made quite a few out of it. So it was a good mold, I guess. Anyway, let's get on to under the hood. Yeah. So again, the thing I don't like is the hinges don't stay at all. You have to hold everything open. There's our engine detail there. Pretty good, especially compared to where we're at now. But yeah, not bad at all. Pretty solid detail there. Again, hinges could be better. That's the only downside is that the hinges just kind of fall down. But you get underneath. That's all you get for an underneath there, which is good. It means it's detailed. They didn't put any plastic things to cover it. They just showed you what's there and let you see it. So that's the detail you get there. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Pretty easy to tell. The other thing I like is the Camaro on the windshield here, written across the top, banner. I thought that's pretty nice. But overall, this one's a pretty cool one. Then we get over to the black one. So that one's got, very similar. Everything's kind of the same. We got Gatorade, chrome rim. On the rest of the left side, we got the black with the yellow 66. Cab details or chassis details are the same. Go over down to the back here. No sponsors or anything. There's our fuel cell. And like I said, with all the fuel lines and wires in there. On to the right side, chrome rim there. We got some hoses in there. Our seat. Other details inside there that are in there a little bit. Kind of hard to see them, but then we'll let it get back focused here. There we go. Focus back in on the car. So then down the rest of the right side, we've got the chrome rim and Gatorade again. Same thing under the hood. This one's got Goodyear on the windshield, but then we got Aluguard, and everything's the same as far as hood goes. So this hood, I don't know. Well, let's see. Yeah, this hood doesn't stay open any better. As you can see, it kind of flips all the way over. It doesn't have any stopping to it. So these are really cool cars. I think if you're a collector of a certain driver and they made these two cars or cars like this for them. I think they made some. I want to say it was Mark Martin. So Mark Martin fans, I'd recommend picking them up, or anybody that they've made the car. I think they're really cool to have at least one of them. And even if you're not a fan of a specific driver, if you come across one that's pretty cheap, because these aren't too bad, I don't think. But it's neat. It's neat to have a car from this era, the '85 Camaro area, and with the big back window. And I like having different cars from different eras. I think that's kind of a cool thing to have, because now all the cars look the same and it's all paint scheme based. They're detail wise, it's the same car manufactured over and over and over and over and over. Which has got its own thing. That's why I get race wins, is because race wins or schemes I got to see run. Otherwise, I don't want to get every single scheme of anybody, because there's just so many of them. So having different types of cars is cool. I think that's a really neat thing. I wish they could do a little bit more with the Cup Series as far as getting them in different types of cars and things like that. But it is neat to go back and see some of the older cars. So I've got a few more that I'll be getting through here, hopefully in the near future. But yeah, I think this is going to be about it for the 80s era. I think a lot of them from here on are going to be either earlier or more modern. So, but anyway, this has been Race Craze. If you liked the video, leave a comment, like it up, subscribe to the channel before July 7th for the Diecast giveaway. Not sure what that Diecast will be, but we'll get something figured out. I'll get something figured out. I'll probably message the winner and find out if they have a favorite driver, and see if I've got any of that favorite driver, because I've got enough sitting around here right now that I've tried to clean out this collection with. I can easily do a giveaway with one of those. So that'll probably be what happens, but you can't be eligible unless you subscribe. So make sure you subscribe that up. And yeah, this has been Race Craze, so we'll see you in the next video.